Okay, so I'm gonna compare this Intex pump that I bought online, and this has a defective motor, and this one is the one I borrowed from my brother. Now this one is working. So I'm making this video so that I can show the online seller that the one they provided me is defective because they're saying that it's an installation issue. So this video will settle that because I will put the same pump in the same these two pumps in the same setup and show you that this one is defective and then this one is working. So we're gonna start off first with the one I bought online. So this one. I'm gonna set it up the same way as the other one later. Okay. So as you can see, the cartridge is in there and the O-ring is in there also. So I'm gonna close it. Then I'm gonna open the air vent so that air will be released when I lower it down. Okay. So now I'm gonna put in first the outflow hose to the outflow port. Let me see. Make this correct. Let me position this first. And then this one is the inflow hose. So as you can see, this is the plus sign and the pump. So that's where it goes. Then I'm making sure that the O-ring is right in place, and I put the hose in. Okay. So now this is tight. This one is not. So when I lower the pump, the air will supposed to go out of the vent. So you can hear the air already coming out. So we'll just wait for, see, water's coming out already. So we're sure that there's no more air trapped inside. So this video might help people who bought Intex pump and not sure if their pump is working properly or that it's just an installation issue. So we'll see. So I plug in the unit. There's some vibration in the pump, but you can see, you can really hear that it's the motor is not working properly. And here you can see in the pool. So this is the inflow, and then you can see that the outflow there. You can't really see any bubbles coming out, or yeah. Okay. So I know the pump is on because there's some vibration, but really, I don't know if in the video you can hear anything, but there's a slight sound, but not really, it's not really working properly. Okay, so now we go to the, we set up the pump that I used from, or rather the pump that I borrowed from my brother, and that one is working properly, so that we have a basis of what working pump is. So I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna raise it up first so that we won't waste any water. Release the air vent. Okay, now, so you can see the air is in there, and the water level is here. I can remove the hose. Okay. Other one. Okay, so this is the pump that I borrowed, and this is the one that's working, so that I can show you that this is not an installation issue, that there's really something wrong with the other pump. Okay, so you can see here, there's a cartridge, the O-ring. Okay, so I'm gonna place it back in. Tighten it up. This one is released so that the air will come out, and I place it down. Okay. So we start again with the outflow hose. Connect it to the outflow port. It's released. Okay, so here's the inflow, which we'll put in the inflow port here. Make sure, be careful with the O-ring, that it's still placed properly even if you put the hose in. Okay. Okay. Everything's tight. This one is open, so ready to place the pump to ground level. So you can hear the air coming out from the pump. So we'll just wait for the water to come out. Make sure that there's no air in the system. Okay, so there, air is coming out, water is coming out rather. Alright, so it's time for us to close the vent. Okay, so we're ready to plug it in. So as you can see here, so it's vibrating, and you can hear the impeller working inside. And now let's see the outflow. As you can see there, you can see bubbles forming, and so you're sure that water is coming out from the outflow, and it should look like that. Okay, so I hope this video helped those who purchased an Intex pump and not sure if they got a defective one or it's just an installation issue.